Hey video friends, I am struggling with what to name this video, whether it's building basics on parade or building basics to the rescue, building basics save the day. Let me know after you've watched in the comments below. But I want to talk today about a little bit more about those building basics and how they really can just expand your wardrobe without a whole lot of effort. So this is the outfit I wore on Sunday to church. Pretty relaxed. I broke out this skirt. This was not part of my original capsule, but I really wanted to wear it. So I got it out of my storage box and slip skirt, like polka dot slip skirt, and just some burgundy boots, right? Threw it on with a denim shirt because the weather was ooky, and I was like, all right, let's go. We can do this. And then as I was putting it away last night, I was like, oh, and I could have worn this, 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 and I could have worn this. So I thought, why not take you on a little parade through 7 or 8 outfits that I can do without changing the skirt and the boots at all. Now, if you're wondering, I was carrying my big old bag. It is not the bag I normally like to carry on the weekends, but it had the grocery list and the circular and all the things in it. So whatever. I'd rather be carrying a smaller bag, something a little more, just a little bit more polished, right? But this was the bag of the day. And if I really want to be trendy, I can carry it like a gigantic clutch, which I just don't really get because, I mean, what's the point of the straps, right? Okay. Oh, there we go. So number 1. Now, if I wanted to, I could change this for my other denim shirt. So let me throw this and just throw this denim shirt on. Now this is going to have a very different feeling and a very different, what's the word I'm looking for? There we go. Ooh, I bet you got a whole whoosh. So yeah, different style shirt. Another one of my building basics, right? I wear this all the time, but it's got a very different vibe, a little flowier, a little more girlish, a little more feminine. And I guess to kind of do that, we'll take a smaller bag with that, right? A little hobo bag, something just a little smaller, a little less, there we go, a little less toting your things around the world, right? So yeah, I can do that. Now, if I wanted to go even more feminine, I've got a couple other options here. Let's do this. All right, I don't know how this is going to go. I do have on order, by the way, Loretta, if this is you listening, I do have on order a new microphone, and I'm hoping that that will help with my sound issues. So yeah, now polka dot top. Now I know a lot of you are going to go polka dots and polka dots, but they're not exactly the same. That's okay. That's okay. You'll see, once I get them on, it's going to look super cute. Alrighty, let me get that. Oh, and the hair, humidity today. We have rain, and I'm just like, oh, wow, look at that go. All right, so let's fluff the hair. Yeah, we got a lot of fluff going on with the hair. All right, so we've got 2 different size polka dots, and I think with this, I'm going to carry an even smaller bag, right? Something just a little bit more polished. I can throw it over my shoulder if I want. Had this bag for years, love it. So yeah, a little bit of pattern mix. Now I know this stresses a lot of people out. The pattern mix, I get it, that's okay. There's another pattern mix coming that might stress you out a little bit less. But let me know, hold on. So let's see, what else? Okay, if I wanted something a little, I've got another kind of more feminine look here. Let's see. Ooh. All this changing on camera, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Never done this before, but let's see. Yeah, I'm sure you're seeing all the lumps and bumps there with my cami. That's okay though, because I've earned them, every one of them. Let's see. So this is that new sweater I added to my wardrobe, and I really have only worn it once. But here we go, again. Here we go with the, I think I'm gonna grab the little bag, and yeah, so there we go. I have no color really going on here. I need a little brighter lip, but yeah. with the same boots. If I really wanted to do something to balance out that color with the boots, I could grab my flower and pop it on my collar. There we go. Oh, I like that. That makes me happy. Oh, I think I might have to try this. Yeah, another outfit. There we go. So we had 1, 2, 3. This is 4, right? Alrighty, now let's get let's get a little dressier. How's that sound? Here, let me take off my flower. I don't want it to catch on the sweater. Go. Oh, I bet that was a horrible sound. I just heard that over the pulling the sweater over the earbuds, right? All right, so I have a silk tank. Now this one is probably going to need to be tucked in. Otherwise it's going to look very messy. Well, you know what? For summer, I might leave this out. I could see leaving this out in the summer with a pair of espadrilles, a little pair of heeled espadrilles. Yeah, for a summer look, but let's, I think I'm gonna tuck just to get a little bit more polish. Got a little mirror over here. There we go. I'll leave it out in the back to be a little more relaxed. We'll imagine you can't see my cami straps. And I'll grab my same bag. Right? This would be a really cute date night outfit. I could see that. Throw a little pashmina on over the top. I used to have a burgundy pashmina. I do not anymore. But some sort of little pashmina. And if I really wanted to go the extra mile, I would probably pop on a little statement earring. Yep. Loving it. Loving it. Yeah. So we've got everything. We've got we are going up and down the refinement ladder here. Up and down the refinement ladder. Okay. I think I like that. We have an anniversary coming up here as I am recording this. This might be anniversary dinner material. Kind of excited about that. Obviously without the cami underneath making all the straps hang out. Let's see. All right, you ready? Let's see where we go from here. We are going to go more casual. Kind of have to after that look, right? With the silk. Let's do another pattern on pattern. Now the stripes and dots, classic combination. If you're concerned about stripes and dots, remember, men wear pinstripe suits with polka dot ties all the time, okay? So stripes and dots, there's nothing scary about them. But, alrighty, I think I'm gonna 3/4 my sleeves because I don't like long sleeves. You like long sleeves? If they work for your body shape, knock yourself out. And I'm just going to do a little tuck there. Some people like to roll it. Some people like to do a little, there we go. Some people like to do a little, what's the word I'm looking for? A little rubber band trick. You tuck it in. And I think, again, with the hobo bag, yeah, I'm loving it. What do you think? So far, if we had a pattern mix, which one makes you most comfortable or most uncomfortable? Let me know in the comments below. Do you prefer the dot on dot or do you prefer the stripe with the dot? Let me know. This one is better for my overall coloring because it's lighter at the top, but sometimes you just want to do. What I would love to do with this then is put on a white scarf with a blue polka dot at the top and just go polka dotty, right? Go dotty. All right, let me get this put back. All right, now we have 2 more that are gonna be more cooler weather looks, which is perfect because right now, as you can tell from the funky lighting we have going on here, our weather is gloomy and gray today. And so I'm feeling, I love a skirt and boots on a gloomy and gray day. And so, let me put that there. Now they're all out of order. Let me just do a blue sweater. Alrighty, this one's a little long, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kind of tuck it up. Now, is this an exact match, the navy for the navy? No, I don't worry about that. I do like to keep it in the same like warm, cool family, but even sometimes that's not gonna happen. So yeah. Yeah, I think I like this. And I could do either bag with that. Something a little bit more polished, something a little more casual and everyday. Yeah, I could see that. Alrighty. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 2 of them were denim, right? But very different denim looks. And then last but not least is even more casual sweater combination than this. And this is a long sleeve sweater. Oop, I think I just did that again to you. Sorry if that assaulted you. Oop, gotta pull my sleeves back out. Alrighty. So yes, this one I feel like is definitely gonna need a scarf to go around the neck too. I might have to rummage in my drawer here in just a sec. So yeah, I'm working some green and some blue. I am really loving kind of olivey mossy with navy this season. Whether that's with pants or, you know, a combo, just something about this color combination feels so perfectly fall to me this year. Yes, the boots are another color. I am okay with that. I am okay with that. Probably need a little bit of a brighter lip. I'd put on a brighter berry lip. And then I think, which bag do I want? I can easily see either of these bags keeping it really casual, right? I could just go pretty much anywhere in this and feel comfortable. I think my bag would be kind of creating the level of refinement, taking it up or down a notch. What do you think though? Do you think we need a scarf? Let's see. If I've got a scarf, then I'll put this right here. Pull my scarves out. I've got the green. Oh, I've got another blue dot. That might be kind of fun. I've got a leopard print with the wine. I've got my green. No, I'm not feeling that. I think I'm feeling the blue dot. Yeah. So do I have a lot of blue dots going on? Yes. Yes, I do. Certainly do. I definitely do. Oop, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So there we go. These basics will save your basics will save your bacon. Is this skirt a building basic? Really not so much, kind of because of the big dots, but keeping that palette tight, keeping that color palette tight allows you that versatility to just kind of go from one to another. I mean, blue, blue, white, blue, blue and white, blue and white, blue. I threw a green in here just for a little bit of change of pace, right? But you can see how keeping that palette tight, keeping those basics basic, really allows you kind of max versatility in so many ways across both kind of weather levels, everything from a t-shirt to a cashmere sweater. So everything from seasonal levels to dressiness levels, right? So hopefully that's an example of how that can kind of all work. Let me know if you have anything in your closet that you can play with in that manner. And yeah, I do know, oh, and now I just forgot the name. Somebody was telling me she had made 6 or 8 tops to go with a particular skirt, all the same top. And so there you go. You get that same kind of versatility, but not necessarily across seasons or so you get color versatility in that manner, but you don't necessarily get versatility across seasons or levels of refinement. So yeah, oh, you know what? So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you found this helpful. What colors are you basing your wardrobe on this season? We are getting to the end of October, so I've been wearing this same capsule now for September and October, got November, and then on December, beginning of December, I'll be doing a new capsule for winter. I am pondering kind of just keeping the same capsule because I am loving this capsule. This is like my sweet spot, this one. And so I'm thinking I may keep this one and then just add a small, tiny, what do I want to think? A bundle of red to help like take me through the season. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for December, just sort of starting that kind of process to think about. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want to know. I know this was not on the schedule of, excuse me, let me put that down. This was not on the schedule of building basic style staples and wardrobe wonders, but whenever this happened the other night as I was coming out of my class, I was like, oh, I need to share this with you, friends, because this is such a great example of that cross-platform, cross-season versatility that you get with a tight palette and watching your silhouette. So yeah, stay safe and sound sane and stylish. Throw any questions you have in the comments below. And thank you for spending a few minutes with me today, because your time is precious and any of you spend with me is a gift. Bye.